Good afternoon. Greetings and salutations. The reason why I'm making this video is because, well, I got something to bitch about. Some people might not really care or whatnot, but I recently purchased this Smith & Wesson 9mm equalizer. Overall, I like it. It's very slim design. It's very compact. You know, they call it a micro compact. You know, it does have its few flaws though. First flaw is the trigger. It does have a very crisp break when pulling the trigger. Oh, and these are not striker fire. These are hammer fire. Kind of cool. But the reset on this trigger fucking sucks. Not only is the reset long, but there's no tactile feel to it. There's no audible click, and you really can't feel it go into reset. So I'm finding that when I'm shooting this, it goes bang, and then I'm like, and then I find myself taking my finger completely off pressure and reapplying until I find that tension before it wants to release the hammer again. I don't like that at all. That sucks butthole. Second is, these pistols come with a 10-round magazine, a 13-round magazine, and a 15-round magazine. Good on you, Smith & Wesson. I'm happy about that. The 10-rounder, obviously, nice, flush. When you hold on to it, there really isn't a pinky weld there, so I gotta, tuck it on the bottom. That's one thing you get when you've got a real short hand grip. It's just one of those things. And once again, I've got these little meat paws. Like, I don't have big hands. So get that little pinky dangle at the bottom is what it is. But where my problem comes in is the 13-round magazine. These magazines don't quite fit the mag well. So they've got this fucking movement. Now the 13-round, which I've shot the majority of, it's got this movement. It's horrible. So when I'm holding it, yeah, I've got that pinky weld now, but when I'm shooting, it because I grip a lot with my bottom side, the pistol has a tendency, because I'm holding it there, when it's shooting, it rocks. And it literally feels like I'm going to lose the weapon out of my hand. Now, the 15-round magazine, I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but this piece, it's got quite a bit of movement on the magazine itself. Now, when you put the magazine in, there is a lot of fucking movement. And when you're shooting this, the pistol, I wish I could, see if we can get an angle this way. Like when you're shooting it, it's doing this in your hand. This piece is constantly moving. And anybody that's a serious shooter, anybody that spends a lot of time with a pistol in their hand shooting, knows that movement is scary as shit. Like, it constantly feels like I'm readjusting my hand, and I find myself squeezing a lot tighter on the grip because it feels like the damn thing's coming out of my hand. Now, I've emailed Smith & Wesson to see if maybe there was some sort of flaw in the magazine or what, or they just put this pistol out with this bullshit movement. Like, fuck it, let's go for it. But I did notice that these magazines are for a Shield 9. Sounds like they're recycling magazines. But the, once again, and the 13 round, get your hole, same thing. Lot of movement. Lot of movement. Like there's even when the magazine's fully loaded, a lot of movement. And it just, to me, does not feel right in the hand. I've probably put 500 rounds to this pistol at this point. Matter of fact, I just come back from the range today and decided to make this video because I allowed one of the attendants at the range to shoot it. They asked me how the equalizer shot. I said, by all means, here you go. They picked up the 15-round mag, loaded it, shot 2 shots and set it down. I was like, I'm good. It just does not feel good in the hand. So all these guys out here, they're doing these double thumbs up videos, you know, on these pistols, saying that, oh, it's a great pistol, it shoots great, you know. Yeah, it does shoot great. But those magazines suck balls. Oh, and Smith & Wesson, your sights. Your sights fucking blow. Especially when the front sight is the same color as the rear sights. For those of us that actually shoot two eyes open, and allow the front sight post to be our forward focus, it kind of blends in. And it's really hard. I find myself having to constantly readjust and tip my sights to get a proper sight picture. Maybe you can up your game a little bit and have those come with maybe like, oh, I don't know, a red front sight post from the factory, you know, help us out a little bit. Other than that, you know, it is not a bad little pistol. Just feels like shit in the hand. You know what? Have a good one. Bye-bye.